I'm catching up with Paul Margetts. Paul, you are a member of the Horsham Blue Ribbon Foundation and a former police officer of many, many years. The list of things I could say about you is just too long. We don't have that much time in the day.
We've got important stuff to talk about, Emma. Thanks for having me in today. It's great to be here.
We've got a great event coming up again, and these events and these sorts of highlights for the group are becoming more and more popular. People seem to be getting really invested in true crime and crime stories and detectives and inspectors and all that sort of stuff from their careers and their stories. But you've got a crime night coming up Thursday week, the 31st of July. Give us a bit more info about it.
Yes, so we've got the Inside Story coming up as one of our main fundraisers for 2025 for the Horsham branch of the Blue Ribbon Foundation. So it's on Thursday the 31st of July, kicks off at 7 p.m, the doors open. And we've got two highly experienced detectives coming along to share stories about their investigations. We're not revealing their names yet, though. So we don't want people doing their own investigations before the night.
To find out what they've been involved in.
Correct, yes. So we know that the investigations they've worked on have been in the media. So we're keeping that under wraps until Thursday. Everyone who comes along will find out about that on the night. And most importantly, it's one of our major fundraisers for the year to help purchase equipment and our projects that support Grampians Health at the Horsham Emergency Department at the hospital. So all of that's done in remembrance of the fallen police officers who are listed on the Victoria Police Honour Roll. So through these fabulous community events, we can remember fallen police officers, and we can also, their service continues even though they've passed, in terms of helping people. So, we've had some great success last year. We've one of the project things we bought was a device. It's about $10,000 worth, which is not a lot of money, but it's a thing called an AccuVein device. And so for people who have got trauma and all the medical professionals working in the health in emergency at the Horsham Hospital, this thing can actually take a scan of where a cannula might need to be inserted.
Okay.
And when I'm not a health professional, so in my words, when someone suffered trauma, their circulatory system can collapse, and it's hard to find a vein to get cannulas in for those important medicines that people need. So with this AccuVein device, it makes it so much more efficient.
Efficient, quicker. You can find the entry point for a cannula quicker, I guess.
Yes, yeah. So for the people who work in the emergency department, the feedback we have is that this equipment is just fantastic. The other two bits of gear we bought last year were these high flow oxygen machines. So people, we all understand that the respiratory system, if that's compromised, that can be fatal really quick. So we bought two of these high flow oxygen devices. They've got really modern technology. They've got their own battery pack. So if someone's needs to have scans, and they also need to be provided with oxygen, it's portable, so they can go to imaging or out of the emergency department. So it's really modern stuff, and it does save lives. In fact, the day I think we'd organised with you guys to get some photos down at the emergency department when those two new devices arrived, and they were already being used. One was in ICU and the other one was in emergency department. So we didn't get the photo. That doesn't matter. The fact is that they were
being used
out and about the very first day, saving people's lives. So that's
when it comes to the fundraising, Paul. Does the hospital, the Grampians Health, the medical centre, tell you what they need or a target to reach for, or do you just go, this is how much we've raised this time, and they use it for what they need?
Yeah, so we have a fundraising target for the year on how much money we think we can raise, and we take the advice of Grampians Health about what they might need in terms of equipment, and then how we can work together to help support them locally. So, there's the equipment bit. Last year, the other thing that we introduced last year was 2 scholarships for for people who are studying nursing, like to progress their nursing studies. So that was two $4,000 scholarships for nurses studying here at the Fed Uni campus. So the equipment support, the equipment is important, and so the skills of the people to operate that equipment.
That's pretty fantastic, being able to support someone in their career journey there that is going to benefit others as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So back to the inside story, that it's one of the important fundraising initiatives of the Horsham branch of the Blue Ribbon Foundation. We have our annual gala ball, so we're just in the midst of planning that now. We starting to settle on a date. Looks like it'll be February 2026. Yep. We'll run that locally at we think in the town hall. There's a space there that we can have, so that'll be a nice start. And then that also feeds into having a bit of money set aside that helps us with the Spirit of Sport Awards each year through the football and netball in the Wimmera League and the Horsham District League. So, there's lots going on.
There is.
For the branch. But we're really excited. The committee's been working hard for a really good night next Thursday night. It'll be at the Harvest Church. Andrew Cartledge is our local police chaplain. Their support is amazing. The audio video set up at the Harvest Church is incredible. And the feedback we get from our presenters is that they really enjoy presenting there because the setup is really good. There's seating is comfortable. There's plenty of space. I think it'll host about 300 people. Like, it's a great venue.
I saw a photo. I wasn't able to make it to the last one, but I saw a photo and it looked packed out.
It was.
It was huge.
Yes, it was really, really big. We so tickets are available online through if you go through, I guess,
just
the
Facebook
socials,
page, the Blue Ribbon Foundation Horsham Facebook page.
Humanitics. You buy the tickets there. We're selling tickets at the door. We've been really well supported by you guys at 3WM Mix FM, Weekly Advertiser. We've got some great local businesses supporting our raffles, so there'll be some raffle prizes available on the night. I think we're doing 8 or 10 draws or something.
Perfect.
So, it'll be a good fun night and really interesting stories from our two presenters.
You've got that look about you, so you obviously you're not going to reveal who these detectives are, but you've got a bit of a smug grin on your face there. You know what's coming.
Yes, I know what's coming, and I think people are going to really enjoy the night. Those who come will have a lot of fun and get a lot out of it. Oh, wonderful. All right, well, Paul, we appreciate you coming in. Inside Story, True Crime Night, all part of the Blue Ribbon Foundation Horsham fundraiser next Thursday, the 31st. Tickets can be purchased via Humanitics, but just looking at the Facebook page here, Blue Ribbon Foundation's got all the details and links there. That's the best way to go. Yep. Well, lovely, and thank you so much for coming in. Good on you, Emma. Thanks ever so much for your support again. Perfect. Thanks.